I thank you very much, everybody, for joining me today. When I would like us to have this conversation, and this is going to be a lengthy conversation because it's going to cover numerous areas in matters economics. I'm not claiming to be an academic. I'm just a learner, a researcher, someone seeking to offer better explanations to those who seek some answers, and especially young men and women who have gone through academic processes, training, apprentice, and yet they're wondering, why is it that this economy is so mean to me, doesn't want to offer me an opportunity to be able to use what I have learned in class, in training, and in turn in other workplaces, those kind of things. Why is it can be able to get an opportunity to be engaged? I have a lot to get used. I would like to be used to solve real problems that are facing humanity. And if you look at that kind of a line of argument, it falls short. Because first of all, you went to school, you went through training, you went through other kind of trainings and programs and apprentice, and you worked in other places. And you're wondering why now? Why can't you get more work despite the fact that you have all these, And I'll take you a little bit back. Remember, in Swahili we say mwamba ngoma ngozi uivuta kwake. And in another metaphorical way, what we are saying, when you are setting up a drum, you pull the skin towards you, you tighten, you pull it towards you, you turn the drum, you pull it towards you, you turn the drum, you pull the skin towards you, then you tighten. It's normally tightened, it's kind of weaved on the side. And that's how a drum is made. You must remember that everyone is seeking to maximize utility in terms of their life. They're trying to lead a decent life. Decent life, it means, earn some income. Maybe some want to get a family, some people want to travel the world. Some people want to change the way things are done around the world. That way, they can be done better. Others, they could care less. They just need to make some money and spend it on whatever they want. We have all those goals. And ain't nothing wrong with you being specific and different on what you necessarily want. That's our nature. And that's why I normally always insist when people are talking about we, that's a major fallacy. Because when you have a toothache, it's only you who is feeling the pain. Right? Or when you're having a hangover, it's only you who is going through the hangover, right? Why? Because you're the only one who got yourself drunk, you idiot. If you didn't want hangover, you wouldn't have drunk. But the mistake we normally make is, if we were 10 people and we were all drinking separately, nobody drinks with another one. We drink separately. Get your cup or your mrija or whatever you're drinking with, your bottle, your can. You drink separately. Despite the fact that we are together, you drink separately. Go to your stomach. That's what it does. Screws your thinking capabilities. And once it does that, then in the morning, it's only you individually that will have a hangover. Now, the ones who realize that they're getting drunk and they stopped, started drinking some water, started drinking some Coke, swallowed an aspirin before they went to bed. They are today celebrating all the way to the bank. They don't have the hangover, right? They're not having any hangover. But you who got drunk, and even before he went to bed, he was still, can I get someone to hand me that one over there, please? Please, that one over there. It's over there. You can't even see it right. You don't even know what it is. You just know it's some mess you up. Now, it becomes interesting. In the scenario of a country, whoever drinks is not the one who gets the hangover. What? Really? Whoever drinks is not the one to have hangover. How is that even possible? Why it don't make sense? Yes. Because during that mess of who drank, who served what, who has hangover, who has the cure for hangover, someone makes money out of there. So the cause and the effect is lost somewhere. All the logics are disturbed, and here we are, that whoever drinks is not the one who gets the hangover. It's like you have a mouth, that is my mouth, in somebody's head, in somebody's on top of somebody's neck on somebody else's body on somebody else's stomach, and the list is, the process continues. So when it comes to paying the price, whoever will end up having to pay the price, normally which is the head with the stomach, had nothing to do with the party itself. And it becomes interesting, a situation, because there are those who will be trying or attempting to protect the real culprits. The real culprits, who is the one who even came up with the idea that we are drinking today. Hands were also involved. Right? And I just brought. You drunk. I just conveyed. When we start playing blame game, the ones that created this mess ones that created this mess, they are celebrating all the way to the bank because they are cashing out. Now, in terms of the economy, let's go back a little bit specific. In terms of an economy, what really happens is that we as individuals have unlimited needs and wants. These unlimited needs and wants can only be satisfied using goods and services and information and technology and all those kind of things. These goods and services are normally produced. We can produce them ourselves. That would be nice. It'd be nice if I can produce my own car, I can produce my own house, I can produce my own cell phone, I can produce my own satellite. That would be very nice. That would be very nice. So I find it interesting when I have an opportunity to give an explanation of what is happening around us. The people involved don't want to give it a chance, because here is the deal. The fact that I have unlimited needs and wants, the fact that I cannot produce everything that I need, is good enough tell us that there is room for collaboration for us to work together. And the fact that we are going to work together, it means we're going to learn how to respect each other. We're going to learn how to do the right thing. We're going to learn how to express ourselves in terms of offering solutions to the challenges of 21st century, and it is important that we do so. So let's analyze this collaboration. What really causes this collaboration? Like I alluded to, the fact that we cannot produce everything that we need and want. Okay? That creates an opportunity. An opportunity for us to wanna ask our friends, what are you producing? I need a hat. I'm making shoes. Can we exchange? And they'll tell you, or it will emerge that no, I don't want any shoes right now. I know you want my hat. What else can you offer? Can you offer me something else? Yes, there is something I can offer you. What is it? I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I think we can get together and create some form of a group. And this group is going to help us. This group is going to help us create some papers or some institutional framework that will be producing some papers or keeping an account of those papers or something like that. That institution, we're going to call it a central bank. It is going to be producing some paper, special paper. They can produce a lot of those papers. It's just few. But then we're going to give it a role. It's only going to use those papers to induce us to do only those things we cannot do individually. Like what? Like roads, rail, airports, mass education, water, energy, healthcare, communications, infrastructure. Oh yeah? Okay, fine. So, what do we call those papers that they're going to print? We're going to call it money. So money is going to represent my time and energy and resources, hours, skills. Yes. Who's going to define it? Generally, the government would define it. Initially. Or you define it initially. But eventually, the forces of market demand and supply forces are going to determine if everybody else can produce it, and if everybody produces, then the price will be lower. If only one person is producing, the price is going to be higher, because the fact that they can't produce for everybody, he'll raise the price until nobody is willing to pay that price anymore. That will be the maximum price as long as the market clears. That's going to be very important. Okay? Okay, yeah, I understand. Okay, that sounds like so I'll be able to get you a house using this paper here. And how do I get this paper? What you're going to do, now that you're making shoes and I don't need shoes, you're going to have to find somebody who wants shoes. But before then, there has to be a way of you earning those paper. Initially, the government is going to buy something initially. And what is the government going to buy? It is going to buy the raw materials, your time, labor, skills, it's going to buy initially. Then from there, then it is out of productivity, your productivity, that is going to be determined by the market, and the quantity available in the market is going to determine the prices and the quantity produced and all the other things. Beautiful. I like the idea. I'm already in. Government is born. You have a market facilitated by money, comes from the government. The government promised, or we promised ourselves, those papers cannot be too much, but they can be managed. What is that supposed to mean? Yes. What that means is we have an opportunity to govern ourselves without necessarily having to tap to other economies. But In the event people from other economies, other markets emerge with better ways of producing whatever we need than ourselves, then we are going to allow ourselves to fail in that manner, and get our products from over there, but we're going to produce something else. There has to be something. We have to figure out what is it that we can produce with this better than everybody else. That's how we are going to compensate for those who are going to lose opportunities of making money or jobs or things like that, in order for them to keep surviving. We're either going to train them for something else, or put them back into education, or let them go do whatever. Let them figure it out. They'll figure it out. What we're going to do is make sure that nobody goes hungry due to the fact that they're changing careers. Will have benefits. We call them like the buffer. Nobody will go hungry. Nobody will sleep outside. And those are the few roles of the government. Those are the few roles of the government that are going to help us do far much better than we have done. So here we are in the 21st century with an opportunity to do far much better than our predecessors, and yet we get into the trappings of the old economic explanations, when in the 21st century all we have to do is introduce the concept of money as we know it, and let it go, and let it be the one to offer us or to guide us to conclusion. We have an opportunity to do the right thing, to do better, to be that group of people that are going to succeed, to be a better generation that doesn't allow several generations to continue languishing in abject poverty, when we have all the resources that we need. 21st century is a century where we're talking about artificial intelligence, automation, mechanization, all those things, computerization, all those things have happened. And yet we still have people going through difficulties. It used to take one farmer in the 19th century to feed 100,000. Nowadays, it takes one farmer to feed 1 million, maybe 10 million. Isn't it amazing? A whole million is fed by one. So believe you me, we have a chance to succeed, a chance to do the right thing. And if you ask me what the right thing is, I will categorically tell you it is a chance to do the right thing, which is understand what is money, the function of money, how money works in relation to how an economy functions, and you eliminate poverty once and for all, never to be seen again unless anybody calls it in. My name is John Mutungi, and I approve this message. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on all our social media handles, and thank you very much. Stay blessed.